Hi witches, it's WhiteRaven over here. I just finished making a video for you guys on how to make a honey jar. I just did not like the way it came out. So I'm just going to tell you how to make a honey jar. I'm going to show you the one that I just made. I'm not going to make it again because I just made it. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about what it is, a honey jar. I have some people lately in my page, witches, they are asking me on how to sweeten relationships with the family and whatnot. And I think it's a great idea for me to share at this moment this awesome spell that you can make at home really easy and really quick. Okay, it is a honey jar. It's something that has been done for centuries. It's used in hoodoo and voodoo and santeria. It's used in different practices of witchcraft. So what I'm trying to tell you with this is there's not a specific way for you, a honey jar. It's only the way that works for you. Okay? Think and study the things that you're going to put inside, the ingredients that's going to be in your bottle, because that's going to strengthen your spell and add even more power to your intentions. Okay, so this is my honey jar. I'm going to show you my honey jar. It's really beautiful. Okay, I already finished it. I decorated it outside, and my candle is lit because I already made my chants, and I need to lit this candle and let it burn for the entire until it finishes. So I'm going to lit this candle, another candle, once this one is over. Today's Monday. On Wednesday I'll do another one, and maybe on Friday I do another one. And if I have to relight candles every single week, I will do that. You will feel when you need to stop, and when things get really well, then you stop burning the candle. If you feel like things are going bad again, or maybe they need some kind of like strength in your spell, then you burn it again. Okay, so this is how you're going to work your spell. It's not a very big jar. You can use any jar that you want. You can use baby food jars. You can use, those are the jelly jars. You can use any jar. Just use a jar. But make sure you have some space to put things inside of it, okay? Now, there's something really important that you have to put in this jar. If this is going to be for you to obviously get some harmony between you and somebody else, or between two people, you have to put inside that bottle something that's going to represent you and the other person, or the two people that you're working for. It's up to you. You may want to use, if you can, have something very personal to the two persons that you're going to be working. Okay? Sometimes this is for lovers, and for people that you want to love, to put love between each other. You might want to put a picture of him and her, or her and her, and him and him, whoever. That couple looking together. Like you have a picture, you have two pictures, one of him and one of her, and you put them together, okay, looking at each other. Then put them backwards because that's separating. So you want to put them looking together. So I have this over here, right? I usually use the paper, the filter, the coffee filter, so you can tell. You want to write the name of the two parties in here. You write first one 3 times across, and then you write the other party's name on top of the first party 3 times in here. Okay. Once you write those names, you can use different. You can use different ink. You can use paper, pencil. And once you finish writing down the name of the 3 parties, one on top of the other, right? Focus when you're doing that. So sorry, something like that. Then you're going to make a chant of what is it that you want to happen with these 2 parties. So if you want love and light, if you want harmony and peace, if you want love and happiness, if you want sweetness on my favor, blah, 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 blah. You're going to write that down around the 2 names. And you're never going to stop. This is going to have to be continuous, okay? That chant over and over and then repeat it. Do not leave any blank spaces. We are creating a circle around the 2 names. So it's going to look something like this. Your chant around it and the names of the people in here. Now, inside there, you are going to put either the 2 pictures of the 2 lovers in there. If you have nail clippings, if you have hairs of the 2 parties, you want to put them in there. The more personal the stuff that you put here it is, the better. Okay. Now let's say if it's something that has to do with like you have a court case, you're not going to have the hairs of your judge in here. So maybe you can put a business card. Maybe you can put a clip of the copy of court papers that you have with the name of the judge, something that represents that judge and you. Okay, so you're going to put personal issues in here, personal stuff. in here, okay? Nail clippings, hairs, and other things. Depends what you're doing this spell for, okay? If this has something to do with sexual stuff, then you're gonna have to do it. Then you have to be very creative, okay? And I don't have to tell you what you have to put in there. If you want some sexual stuff, attraction between you and another person, you have to be creative. It has to be something from you and something from the other person. So be creative. I'm pretty sure you can. Okay, so once you put all that personal matter in here, you're going to fold this. There's a lot of noises when I'm doing these videos. Always. I mean, right now I have my dryer, but it's really weird what I hear sometimes when I'm doing videos for you guys. It's funny. Anyways, let's go back to this. So once you put all that personal matter in here, you're going to make a little package. So make sure, since this is something that you want towards you, you're going to fold that paper towards you. Okay, you fold it and you fold that little package, all that stuff towards you. And then you turn it 90 degrees or toward, clockwise, and you keep folding it towards you, right? Sometimes there's people that put even magnets inside this. Like if you want to attract another person, they put like a magnet rock inside with the two pictures, and they bind them around with a red cord. I mean, you can be so creative with this, but just something simple. So now you put the personal matter in here. You have the chants, you have the names, and you have that circle chant around it. And this is your spell right here. This is what represents you and the other person. So what are you going to do now? You're going to put it inside the jar. Okay? You're going to get your jar. You're going to put some of the ingredients in there. You're going to put the paper inside. Okay? You can put honey or sugar cubes or molasses, anything that is sweet to you. You can put maple syrup. You can put anything that is really sweet to you. You can put some kind of jams, fruit jams. You can put anything that is sweet, okay? But you can mix them all, okay? You put all that together, okay? Then you put more ingredients on top of that and honey again. You make like a little layers, okay? You make the bottom layer, the middle where your paper is going to be, your little package is going to be, and then you do a top layer. And every time you do a layer, you put honey and sugar. You put the other stuff, you put honey and sugar, and then you put the other stuff, and you finish with lots of honey or sugar, whatever it is that you're putting, okay? So, and then it ends up looking like, this is so cute, it's melting. It's just, I love when you get all this. Okay, so it's going to look something like that. So I have my layers in here. I don't know if you can tell. I have a bed over here, and then this layer over here, and the third layer over here, okay? Now, once you have your layers done, make sure you cover that pretty well, because there's a little sweetness in there. Right now, it's autumn over here, so it's really cold. Chances are I'm not going to get any ants in here. But if you're in a tropical country, or if you're in Florida, or you're a place that is hot, or you're doing this in summer, you don't want to attract ants into your jar, okay? So make sure it's very covered. Now, and then you're going to put the red candle on it. You're going to use color magic too. I want a lot of passion in this. I want a lot of love and good stuff in this spell. So I want a red candle. If this is, for example, a relationship between you and a sister, you and a brother, you and your parents, kids, co-workers or whatnot, then especially with family, you want to do like a rose candle, like a pink candle. There's different colors for different things, okay? And there you go. Now, like I said, I'm going to burn this candle today, the whole thing. I'm going to burn another red candle on Wednesday. Today's Monday, the day after tomorrow. And then I'm going to burn another one on Friday. Right? Friday is really good for love spells. Remember that Friday is ruled by Venus. So it's a really, really cool day to do love spells. Usually Mondays are my very magical days. This is when I do all my offerings and stuff like that. And I like to sit down, make videos, or share with you some kind of spells. Inside this one, I put my wish powder. I put roses. I put better roses. Literally, I put my little package in a bed of roses. So I put roses, eggshells for protection, okay? I want to protect this love that I'm sweetening here. I want to protect it from anybody. And then I put some lavender because I want to protect it from evil energies, okay? Energies are bad, and I know what I'm saying. This is what I needed for my particular spell. I put cinnamon, I put rosemary, and of course I put my anise, star anise. You can put anything you want. There are things that's going to represent you, and there are things you're going to need more than others, depending on the jar, the honey jar that you need it for. Like if it's for court, maybe you need specific herbs. If it's for co-workers, you need other specific herbs. Just make sure the most important part is on this, guys. You can just put inside honey, but you have to put that little package with your stuff and the other party. Okay, that's the most important part. You don't even have to put herbs. If you just want to get a honey jar, open it and stick that in there and close it and put the candle and do your chants, fine. But just make sure the most important thing is that little package. If you don't have that little package, maybe it's not so powerful. Remember, your intentions are the most important thing. If you're doing this just because, oh, this is so cute, blah, 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 no. Focus. Focus in what you're doing. Focus, okay? Bring the magic towards you. The universe is conspiring to make you happy and make the things that you want happen, okay? Claim it and make sure you transmit that towards your spell, okay? Go visit Witches Layers. Please go visit my page. I'm always there. You can always find me there. It's easier for me to talk to you on my page than in here. Blessed be witches.